You like wood? I hope you do, because, well, there's a lot of it this episode. Welcome back to another episode on Rotten Block. So last episode we got started by building the SDA research facility, and again that stands for the Sciences and Discovery Agency, and we are part of an expedition here on this planet. And as an archaeologist, I've got to study the lost civilization that was once here. Yeah. But before we can really do any of that, I think what's more important is that we start working on the layout so we can kind of get an idea of like where the structures are gonna go, where the different facilities, and yeah, I think that's pretty important. So we're gonna kind of take these paths and extend them around the edge of the bowl here, maybe go off around that direction. This is gonna go off in that direction, maybe a little bit over there. And then I've put together quite a few materials here. Yeah, we're going to be building some trees at some point in this episode, but I do have like a design, and I think I'm going to build the one, and then we're just going to kind of continue taking inspiration from this original one. Yeah, but I think what I want to kind of get started with. Oh yeah, I've added a mod that gives me custom sounds like this. Yeah, but yeah, so I think what I'm gonna do is to get started is like just take a shovel, go around and just kind of trace out a line. So I do kind of want to go maybe around the bowl like this, and then maybe like end it about here. That looks pretty good. Yeah. And what I'm thinking is maybe in this area, since the mountain up there is kind of where we're gonna be building the ruins and all that, I think it would make sense to have like a vehicle depot. So like you drive from the research facility, you park here, and then you just walk up the mountain or something. But then I was thinking maybe we could also branch off and go like next to the pond here. That way we have like reason to do something over here. Does that kind of work? Because then you could like put stuff in this like forested area here. You could have like a little alcove that has like, I don't know, like a campsite or something. I think that'd be pretty cool. Hey, it's getting a little dark. I gotta sleep. I gotta sleep now. And then over here, I think I just kind of want to go straight this way. 'Cause what I'm thinking we could do is build a tunnel that goes through the hill here. But we also have like this very flat area up here, and I think this would be a good area to maybe build some stuff. So I think at some point I might have the pathway kind of veer off and just kind of go in this direction. And then we could build like a separate vehicle depot. So we would have like the one that's over there, and then maybe one over here. Looks a little weird. You might even get like something that goes from like one side and around. So where are we? We could go back down and then maybe go around the pond and do something like, I don't know, like something like this. Yeah, I think that looks good. Pretty cool. Yeah, so that looks like a lot of work. I gotta go get some material so we can kind of start working on the pathway here, but I think maybe I need to get this to go up a little bit further. And then I'm thinking like we could even do like maybe little walking paths. Like if you just want to walk over to the pond, you could do that too. Man, I was a little nervous getting started on this. Like pathing things and tracing things out doesn't always work very well, but I think it worked here. But yeah, so I think doing this has actually helped me to section things off because now I have like little areas that I can work within. I don't have to like try to focus on the whole thing at once. But with like this center section, I can maybe come in and build a forest. But in doing that, I might actually need to make sure I can still see the building back there. So yeah, just kind of like organizing the base like this, I think it'll make it easier for me to like actually think through the process and like think about what goes where. And in this episode, I think we're gonna focus on this section. Like I've got a custom tree that I'm gonna use to build my forest. So as trees go, I think this one, I think this looks pretty good, especially for the forest that I want to design here. Originally I was thinking something more like a spruce, but I don't know. This one like gives me like it's very unfamiliar, very alien. but it feels kind of like an acacia, which I can't see from here. Yeah, kind of reminds me of an acacia mixed with maybe like a jungle tree. So yes, I'm kind of thinking we're gonna go for, I don't know, something that's more jungle-ish. So we're gonna have like these tall trees, and because of their shape, we're not gonna be able to pack them in close together. So I think at most we're gonna maybe plant one tree per chunk. I think that should be good enough. Then we can try to fill in the understory of the tree with like younger, smaller trees and bushes and stuff. But yeah, so as I was like getting ready to get the schematic for this tree, I was trying to figure out like a name. What do I want to call this tree? And so I was trying to come up with a like a name for the planet. I'm thinking Nandora, and so this tree is the Nandoran Great Redwood Tree. Yeah, so I think that works. I think it looks pretty good, and I just need to kind of start oh, working on the rest of this forest. It's, all right, okay, that was weird. Well, this took a while, probably a few days just to build the 16 trees. It's not like they took all that long. It's just so exhausting. But I tried to focus a little less on like what the trees look like. I mean, I think they look good enough, but I really tried to focus on getting the vibe correct. Like it does feel like I'm walking through a forest here, and I'm really excited to start getting the other trees up. Like once I've got trees on this side, it'll really feel like a forest. And down here, I left a little bit of a clearing. That way, once we start adding a little structure here, I have the space to do that. And I only ended up forgetting like one tree that I've got to add over there. It's a bit bare, but yeah, I do really want to start working on like the forest floor here. Start getting that looking nice, filling in the gaps. That way, it doesn't feel as empty and stuff. But yeah, I think it's gonna look pretty good, and I'm excited about the other forest, other parts of the forest. Yeah. Well, we got the floor all done, and yeah, I think it's looking pretty good. I did try to like incorporate as much detail as I could into like the little areas like this, like with all the fungus growing, all the moss like that. And then I tried to do like these, like, I don't know, just smaller, younger trees. I think it kind of works. It looks pretty good. And then just a little bit of bamboo, just to kind of, I don't know, give it a bit of color. Then we have all the flowers and stuff that also help with that. And then I figured we'd probably have like a lot of these dead trees just falling over, kind of like mossy grown over, but moss grown over, yeah. And then what else? I kind of, oh yeah, the lights. I did like a lot of these firefly bushes at the bases of the trees, and I think, yeah, the sun's about to go down, so we'll kind of get an idea of what this looks like at night. So yeah, I think up here is probably like the best place to view the forest. It just looks really good. It's like you can see everything from up here. But yeah, you can see all the lights down there. It just feels like the forest at night. Just there's like this little bit of life to it. Ah, man, I think it looks so good. Mm. But I just recently updated the server to 1.21.6, and that means there's all this like like new stuff that we can find in the Nether, and I decided let's maybe go visit the Nether with a friend. Yeah. So we have to find some soul sand valleys. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, there's a... Oh. Remember to try to get the disc.
Yeah.
Let me see if...
Now. Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
There it is. Well, I killed it.
That's going... I think I pushed the fireball.
I pushed it. Yeah, whatever.
No, Okay, you can get it. I'll get the next one.
Ooh, I found one.
Oh. So you know how, like, one thing in the game is that you always have to like use different weird stuff for different kind of builds and stuff.
Yeah.
I actually think that the dried gas works as a really good toaster.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
The only one I've seen is the one that you took, so... Oh, this looks promising. No. Oh, yeah, I found one.
Cool.
Hehe. Oh, I'm right above you and I found one. Hehe.
Oh, I see. Or is that the same one? I found one over here.
Oh, yeah, I just took the two, like, from these two. Are you going for a specific amount or anything?
Nope. Just until I get bored or something.
Yeah.
Because at some point I do want to, like, actually grow one.
Yeah.
Ooh, we can grow them in the fountain here.
Oh, yeah. And also, more importantly...
So good. I'll put it here.
It is really... It is loud. I just love how all of the Nether music is like EDM dance music.
Think we need some end music, like music discs.
Yeah. Oh, that could be so good.
Because the end has some really
Oh,
good music.
what could that, like, what would that be, like, type of genre?
Dune? I don't know.
For some reason, the first thing I thought about was the Doom music
Or Space
from the
Odyssey.
original Doom.
Oh, Doom?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, what a Oh,
your guy just grew.
record, stop hitting me. No, I'm still, no, I can't, stop this. How do I stop this?
My guy's I should probably get a...
Oh,
I think he'll stick around.
oh.
Do you need a
This is
lead?
so cute.
You want a lead?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I think
you.
if you have snowballs,
I'm
yeah.
also going to... But now I don't have... Oh,
He's done.
Get down here. He wants to go with me.
Yeah, I think... What the... Oh.
Oh, he's done. But honestly, you could probably do a very nice and enjoyable video where it's just like flying around the landscape with shaders on, and
Flying
then
around for 30
like
minutes.
putting some, yeah, and then have some lo-fi hip hop in the background.
Well, that was fun. We got to explore the new stuff in the Nether. You know, I made another, like, you know, a ton of these guys. There's so many. And if you've noticed this is Skin Shuffle. It's a little broken right now. It's fine. Yeah. but we also got like a ton of these music discs, and man, this song is so good. Like it just Minecraft music, oh, man, it's too good sometimes. But yeah, we built this forest this episode, and I think it's looking pretty good. And I still don't know what we're gonna build here, but maybe next episode that's what we'll figure out. I don't know. But there's like one other thing I want to talk about. So recently I started streaming again. I'm trying a little bit more this time, but I'm streaming on Twitch, and I think a good project to do on stream is maybe just work on the forest here. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. So if you want to like keep track of me on Twitch, just give me a follow out there. You know, I think I've got a link on my profile on my homepage. Just go follow. Maybe turn on notifications or something. I don't know. Could be something. But yeah, if you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. See ya.